In other news for you tonight, you know, the cold weather may not make you think about running right now, but it is officially that time of year. And if you want to run the Flying Pig Marathon in May here in Cincinnati, now is the time to start training. I know it's cold out there, but here to get us motivated this afternoon is the executive director of the Pig, Iris Simpson-Bush. Thanks so much for being here with us.
It's wonderful to be here. I always enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know some runners who are already getting out there. I don't know how they do it, but when do runners typically start training for the marathon, Iris? And is it too late even if you haven't started?
It's not too late. Actually, most people have already begun. In fact, we're doing an official kickoff on the 27th. We'll be at Factory 52, all of the training groups. So again, they've launched their training programs. They have a few miles already under their belt, but sure, you could get on board. It would be now through, of course, May 5th when we do the 26th running of the Pig. But you know, you want to run in this kind of weather. We never know what Mother Nature's going to give us, and since we can be sure that it will be something different most years. So in any case, the way to prepare yourself is to run in all kinds of weather. And so anyway, on the 27th, we're going to do the kickoff. All of the running stores have their own training programs. I always advocate run with a buddy or join a training group. The camaraderie, the accountability that goes with a training group is great. They help you to avoid injury. They help you to know how to dress, what to wear in the different kinds of weather. And you'd be surprised, even with the temperatures we've been having, if you dress properly, you can go out and run and you don't need that, you know, down coat.
You're talking about it right there. Aside from joining a group, what should people do if they want to start running and getting involved in the Pig? Is there any sort of preparation that they need aside from just getting out there and building those miles?
Well, obviously registration is open. You can register. As I said, I'm repeating myself, but I really advocate run with somebody, find a running buddy. We are told all the time, and it's been proven, running can be so therapeutic. And when I say therapeutic, not that you're necessarily running away from things, but to set a personal goal for yourself to get the benefits of the feeling of fitness, of investing in yourself, having some me time when you're out there running and training. So there are just so many good things it can do for you. We advocate, and you don't have to do a marathon. Some people want to do it, it's on their bucket list. There are those who cross it off their bucket list, but they're addicted and they come back and do more. We love that, but you know, we always say, the half is a huge accomplishment. People will sometimes, you know, almost apologize. Oh, I only did the half. So I tell them, well, then you did the pig. You just didn't do the whole hog.
And then there's the relay. There's the relay too. There are so many options for you if you just kind of want to set that small goal and then build up to it.
And if you aren't a runner, maybe the 5K is the right way to start. So there are all sorts of options. All events are walker friendly, and there's so much support available. Reach out to us. We'll answer questions and or connect you with people who can help.
Yeah, and as you said, the marathon, the half K, the 5K, excuse me, the half. What else is there for people to look forward to? Maybe for kids also?
Oh my gosh, there is, we think everything. A diaper dash, and the parents are the most fun part of the diaper dash. You know, we have, it's called the Piglet, and we have for the toddlers. Then we have a youth program. It had almost 5,000 children in schools and after school programs across the tri-state area. They do the 25 miles leading up to Pig Weekend, and then they do their 26-mile finish under the same finish as the marathoners will. We have Pig abilities for people with special needs. One of the most heartwarming and wonderful things to witness at the Pig. Amazing support for that. We're always, people contact us, can I run with my dog? Well, not in the marathon, but we do a flying fur for you. An entire family will sign up to run with one dog. You might be a candidate for that.
Oh, I know. Get some energy out.
Absolutely. And then as Cherie said, we have the 5K, the 10K. We have the 4-person relay on Sunday, the half, the full. We kick off Friday night, the weekend events, with the 1 mile. Every distance, every level of ability.
Well, we're looking forward to it. It really is such a proud weekend in Cincinnati where you realize people from literally all over the world come here because they've heard how fun our run is. Iris Simpson-Bush, as always, thank you for being here with us. And mark your calendars. Again, the Flying Pig Marathon is May 5th this year. All events happening all weekend long. You can find out more information and sign up at flyingpigmarathon.org. And as always, WLWT is your home home for the Flying Pig. Stay with us over the next couple of months as we bring you all of those stories leading up to the big marathon.